Hi, Lamira. So I saw your email about needing a little bit extra help on this assignment. I know volume can be extraordinarily tricky. So I want to go over two problems with you. The first one is looking at this first equation. Okay, we're going to ignore the second equation. Right now we have our base. Okay, our base has a width of 5 and a length of 9. Now, when you're finding the area of something, that base area, you're going to do length times width. So to find the area of this rectangle, I'm going to do 9 times 5, which is going to get me 45. So we know the area is going to be 45. But now it's saying, let's find the volume when the height is 2 meters. So if my base area is 45, I need to multiply by that height of 2 meters. When I multiply that together, I can add 45 twice. Or multiply. I'm going to add twice because adding is easier for me right now, especially when I'm multiplying by 2. 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So our volume is 90. Okay. Let's continue looking at some of these problems because I know they are difficult. So let's take a look at this one right here. I still need to find the volume, okay? But when I look at the structure, I see a length, a width, and a height. So to find my volume, I'm going to use my second equation because I have my length, my width, and my height. Okay. On this, it's kind of color-coded to kind of help you see. My length is going to be 8. My width is going to be 2. And that orange number, that height, is 3. Okay. So I've labeled my pieces. Okay, I've figured out what value each of those pieces are. And now I'm going to calculate that volume by following this equation. Okay. So let's just put the numbers in down here. We have volume equals, my length is 8. My width is 2. My height is 3. And now I just have to multiply. I know that 2 times 3 is 6. I still have to multiply by that 8. And 8 times 6 is, let's see. 6 times 6 is 36. So I add 6 more. I'm going to get 42. If I add 6 that 8th time, I'm going to get 48. So we know our volume is going to be 48 millimeters cubed. Okay, let's try another one. How about this one right here? This one. Okay. I have to figure out which one has a greater volume, which means which one has a larger volume. I look at both of these and I see that they have 1, 2, 3 numbers, 3 dimensions written out. 1, 2, 3. So I know my formula is going to be volume equals length times my width times my height. So let's calculate that volume for each of these rectangles. Okay. My length is always this first. It's always the front side. So we have 7. Okay. My width is always how far back it goes, so 4. And my height is how tall it is, 2. I know 7 times 4 is 28. And then I'm going to multiply by 2. Okay, I can add them up off to the side, or I can multiply. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So our volume is 56 meters cubed, so 56 cubic meters. But now I need to find the other volume. Okay, we're still going to do that same equation. Length times width times height. So we have volume equals 5 times 3, because our length is 5, our width is 3, and our height is 7. This is going to be a tricky one because the numbers aren't exactly that easy together. So I'm just going to go down. Okay, 5 times 3 is 15. Now I have to multiply by my height still of 7. 15 times 7. 7 times 5 is 35. 7, 8, 9, 10. 105. So my volume is 105 millimeters cubed. So which one has our greater volume?